Andy's Fishing and Wild Cook. Hey everyone, you're watching Andy's Fishing and Wild Cook. Today we've got an overnight adventure back in the river on the island where I was, I don't know, 4 or 5 episodes ago. I'll put a little thumbnail here so you know which episode. I'm going to go further than I've ever been. I'm going to try and put some crab pots in. I'm going to try and catch a fish for my lunch or dinner tonight, hopefully. And yeah, make some fish tacos. It's going to be a pretty wild adventure. There's a lot of march flies here. You have a look. These guys, they're pretty bitey. They're definitely going to bite me. That's one there. Very nasty. Horse flies they're called as well. Here's the first challenge for the day. My electric motor is not working, so that makes it really hard to fish around here. I still will fish, but I'm going to try and open this up and see if I can change the batteries. Well, I got it apart. The batteries are buggered. You can see that black ring around the back of them. And I don't have extras. I looked in my toolkit and I did have some, but I think I put them in there already. So that's one challenge. The other challenge which I set myself on this trip was to only use 3 tackle club boxes. First lure I'm fishing with is the Reddick jerkbait by Samaki. Nice little lure. And try and get it around these mangroves here. We drifted in here whilst rigging up, and because I don't have an electric, I can't really get out of here without starting the petrol motor, so today will be a real challenge. Lure swim's nice, and it's got really quality hooks on it too. I do have a paddle, so I can move around a little bit, but I tell you what, it's very hard with the wind and the current. Let's see what's around this corner here. Oh, nice rocks. Come on, fish. Yeah, got him, yes. Oh, cod. Oh, that could have been my dinner and crab pot bait. Let's try again. Oh, yes, got him that time. Oh, that might be a bigger one. Oh, yes. Oh, he's under. Oh, here we go. This could be dinner and crab pot, I think. Oh, yes, that's definitely it. Woo! Come on in, buddy. Drop that first one. This one is a little bigger. Come on here, buddy. Black spot. Estuary cod. Oh, and you can see where he had me in the tree. Woo! We have crab pot bait and dinner. Yeah, I'm just drifting through here. I've got no control because the electric's not working. The hook's out of the fish. Oh, he's got a big fat belly on him too. Look at this thing. And check this out. This is a mud lobster and it was inside his stomach. Have a look. That mud lobster is still alive. His legs are moving. Look at that middle leg, look at that. That's alive. Wow. That's why he smelt so bad. Nice fish, and you can feel his stomach. He's actually got more in there. And that's what he had me wrapped around. He actually had the lure under a snag, so I'm lucky to get this guy. So I like to bleed my fish. That way the meat's nice and white later on. I'll get a measurement on this guy. He is 51 centimetres. There we go. Look at this. Each one of these is a bloodsucker. Got 3 of them. So these are all the lures I've got for fishing. They're all Island Jack boxes. There's a May, a June and an October. Let's see what's in there and see what we've got to work with. It's a bit big for here. The boom baits. That looks very good. A little Samaki shallow diver. Chase baits, probably not so good here with the treble. Popper, yeah, that could work. Another popper. and some sedimikis. They'll go quite well here. That's actually quite a lot in that box. $110 value. Alright, let's have a look in the next box. Yep, they're great. Power bait. Storm. Oh, nice lure. Probably, yeah, might work in here. There's another Storm. That's a nice looking little fat lure. Bagley. Samaki. I like that one. Nice deep diver. Oh, some big baits again. Probably a little big. And jig heads to go with them. $112, almost $113. Wow, okay. Box, October box. That Tango prop, great lures. That's not bad. He's nice and weedless. Chase baits. Fish arrow, nice little soft plastic. Some rub-on scent by Gulp, nice. And a big vibro tail by Fish Arrow, that's nice. And again, $104 value. So yeah, with all this stuff here, we should be able to catch some fish. Let's go for a bit of a drive and yeah, see what we can see further up. Just tilt the motor up. The water's a bit dirty, so I can't see what's in here at the moment. And we'll just poke up as far as we can and yeah, see what we can see. It's a lot of fast water just along the side here. I'm probably going to look for something that's a little out of the ordinary. Having all the mangroves just looking the same is, yeah, it's not really going to get me fish, I don't think. Plus the current's really ripping past here. Okay, we've got a really massive rock here, which will come out into the water a bit. And that's just different enough for me to want to fish it. Now I noticed before when I had the cod on, the camera fogged up, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. It's a brand new Hero 9 and it's already got moisture inside it. Anyway, I'm going to hit these rocks here, see if we can't catch another fish. I'd like to get a Mangrove Jack if I can. Alright, here we go, nice cast. Get it right close to that rock. Fish it nice and slow. Give it a few twitches, like a distressed fish. Yep, got him. Oh, little cod. I missed him. Let's go a little bit deeper out wide. Yep, got him that time. Oh, I think that's the same one. There we go. That rock face worked. Little, actually, that's a orange spot cod. See ya. Nice lure. Oh, nothing. Just, yeah, just moving very fast here. It's not what you want. Not ideal. Look at that. We're just rocketing past. While we're motoring along, I thought I'd change to a Berkeley power bait, just try something different. The water's gone from like a light green colour to a really quite dark browny colour. And I think that means there's a lot of fresh water coming in here. I don't know if I'll be able to get to the source of it. There's a lot of low-lying mangroves here. But we'll see how far we can go. It's getting really narrow now. We're not quite at the base of the mountain, but yeah, it's getting really narrow. It's probably only a metre and a half deep most of the time, so we'll probably run out of water sooner or later. This is really only just wide enough for the boat now. Look at that. Oh, that's getting a bit tied up there. I can smell fresh water. There's so much fresh water in here. You can just smell it. And that looks like it's the end for me. Yeah, I'm not going to go any further up there. It does go further through here, but shallow in there. And yeah, too many mangroves. I'd love to get right up to the end of this and see if there is fresh water coming through here. Actually, let's have a taste. Let's have a quick taste. Yeah, a bit salty. I want to set the crab traps, but I need some bait, so let's fillet the cod first. There we go, there's one fillet. That'll be more than enough for my dinner, and I'll take the rest home. Ooh, he's got a big thing in his stomach. I reckon it's a fish. I'll check that out. Feels like a whole fish. We won't know. Oh no, it's a crab. Actually, I think that's a baby mud crab. It is. It's a baby mud crab. You can tell because the eyes are far apart and they've got distinctive claws. Anyway, that smells really bad, so I'm going to chuck it overboard. Okay, pot number 1 has the head in it. We'll dump it right here. Pot number 2 has the guts. Pot number 3 has the small part of the fish frame in it. And pot number 4 has the large fish frame in it. or the large part of the big fish frame in it. All the crab pots are in. I might have a little bit of the fish on the way out, but I'm thinking I might find a nice spot to camp the night. We'll see what we can find. We'll get out of this river and yeah, find something cool. Let's hope I haven't left it too late to get out of here. The tide's been dropping really fast. It's actually almost spring tides, and yeah, we've only got a metre of water here. So yeah, there's a good chance I could get stuck trying to get out. We might get stuck on a sandbar and sleep on our side. I don't like that, I hate that. Some nice rocks here. Let's see if anyone's home. I should really get going because the tide's still dropping and I really want to get out a bit further. Got him, yes! Oh, little guy. Hooked in the, oh, it could be the mouth or the side. I think I got him in the side. That's why it pulls so hard. There he goes. It's really cool just to check out what sort of bush is up there. We got some hoop pines, we've got mangroves, pandanus up there. It's yeah, it's always just interesting to see what's going on. You can see how much sand is already out, and I don't think I'm going to make it out here. That's like a foot deep there. So we'll keep trying. I want to get out, but I think I've left it too late. That's sand right there. Whoops, we're stuck. I've got to get out and push. Not that way anymore, it's too shallow, and where I just came in there was too shallow. So we're gonna have to camp underneath this big rock, which is pretty cool. I'll just find about 2 meters of water. That should keep us floating all night. I was hoping to get out of the river. That's the cool thing. I can pretty much just stop anywhere and sleep on the boat. Now I'm going to show you just how fast you can cook fish tacos. The sun's actually gone down already, so I've got to get moving because otherwise I'll be eating in the dark again. Just a bit of oil in the pan. And cut some red cabbage, nice and fine. We'll slice a quarter of an onion, red onion. Just again, even finer this one, really fine. Then we'll dice a tomato. That oil's not quite hot yet, so looks like we'll be able to do this in about 10 minutes, I reckon. Yeah, I'm just going to cook the whole cod fillet, just straight like that. Then we'll get a bit of cheese. We'll cut some slivers off that. I couldn't be bothered getting the grater, so just do little cheese slivers. Ooh, and it's smelling pretty good too. And we're still ahead of schedule. I'm just going to get some lime zest. Got about a good teaspoon and a half there. And then into that we're going to chuck in some sour cream. Got about 2.5, 3 tablespoons. Big tablespoons. And then I'm going to get some chipotle seasoning. You don't want too much of this. This is really quite strong. You get the lime and cut half the lime in there as well. Look how juicy that is. Ooh, a bit less than half. Very nice. You can see the fish is sort of coming up wide on that side, which means he's probably, oh look at that brown colour. Ooh, yummy. There we go. I think I shall have 4 taco shells. We've got the red cabbage, we got extra lime to go on top, diced tomato, nice red onion, bit of cheese, and then our sour cream. Oh, that fish will be done very shortly. How nice is it? Sitting here, sun's just about to go down. Look at the reflection, that's cool. Oh, and we've got fish just there, big ring there of fish. Sun's gone down over the hill. Oh, there's another fish there. ring there. It's a really nice place here. I did want to get out the front, but yeah, it was too shallow. I left it too late. I just can't help having another cast. Oh, and I found some AA or AAA batteries, so hopefully I'll fix the electric tonight, and I'm really wanting mud crab for breakfast tomorrow. So as the tide's pushing in, we'll fish up toward the crab pots are. First thing, it's going to be low tide, so maybe 8 or 9 o'clock we can check the crab pots, maybe 10. But before that, we'll have a little fish. But hopefully, fingers crossed, one thing goes right this trip. Yeah, I found the AA batteries. Where did I find them? In the esky, of all places. I knew I had them, anyway. Oh, I think that fish is done. We'll chuck all the ingredients into a bowl. And then we'll just mix them all together. I could have made the pieces a little smaller, but hey, doesn't matter. How's this going to work? There we go. Some of it went in. A lot of it went on the boat. Put a bit of sour cream in there. Grab some fish. Let's see, where's the nice... That bit there looks nice. Oh, you can see the bones popping out here. We'll leave that bit. Okay, first one. Oh, it's falling apart. It's done well. Actually, have a look how white that is. Really nice white. Cod is very much the same as groper. Well, they're in the same family, cod, groper. Same sort of thing. We just call them different things here. One fish taco. So you can see the pink in the clouds. Hopefully it doesn't rain tonight. I'll show you my setup in the morning. I don't think I'll have a chance tonight to show you. Let's eat. I'm going to toast the next taco shells. They need toasting. I just thought I'd get one done quickly and yeah, tell you what it tastes like. Taco shell definitely needs toasting. Fish is really fresh. The tang from that sauce is the sour cream is coming through really nicely, the lime. A little bit of onion tomato there, makes it really fresh. The sandflies are starting to move in. The horseflies have stopped for the day, but yeah, the sandflies are coming in. You got to check this out. Can you see that? Have a look at that. That's orange, and then you check out the blues and pinks up there. That is wow. That is wow. It should be reflecting off the water as well. What better place to have my dinner? You can just see the moon up there. And it's calming right off. It's going to be a nice night again. That is much better. Just that little bit of toasting. Finished it right off. Super fast, super fresh, and pretty much right where I caught the fish. Good morning everyone. That has to have been the quietest night's sleep I've ever had on the boat. I actually thought I was on the beach half the time. It was just so quiet. And you'll notice I'm inside the tent. I've got this four-wheel drive mattress. It goes literally from one side of the tent to the other, wherever that is, over there somewhere. Let's see where we are. We should still be where we anchored last night. So that was probably the best night's sleep I've ever had on this boat. It was just so quiet. I'll show you the setup now. I've literally pitched the tent on the front of the boat. It's just. Well, it's kind of a little bit short. You can see the tent hanging off here, but it actually worked really well. And check this out. It's shallow there, and yeah, we haven't moved at all. That's really cool. A little tiny bit overcast. It's yeah, pretty clear up here. So should be in for a nice day. Everything's a little bit moist. It is quite humid at night on the boat this time of year because it is the wet season. Actually, the first thing I'm going to do is put on the mozzie quilt because the sandflies are coming in. But how cozy is this? It's hard to show you everything. It's really cool to be able to have the tent on the front of the boat. I did not have one mosquito or sandfly in there. That is really cool. Rolling the mattress up is going to be a bit of a problem because it goes wall to wall to wall. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Just taking some of the air out of it and turn into a weird little sausage. Always bring two sets of clothes, one for at night in the morning and one for fishing. So the sandflies are a little bit aggressive again this morning. I have the mozzie coil on, but long sleeve shirt, nice and dry, is really nice in the morning. So let's try and fix the remote control. I do have a screwdriver. I knew I did, I just didn't want to go find it, so I used a knife yesterday. But hopefully the new batteries will fix it. In the time it took to boil that, I fixed that, hopefully. No, it doesn't work. I think I might need a new remote. Or maybe the motor button. I was really hoping that would fix it, but yeah, I think I've got a bigger problem than that. Twitch stick by Storm. Looks like a nice lure. I'm choosing this one because it's quite shallow running. We'll go to the end of this hole and maybe walk around on the bank a little bit because, well, for a start I can't get out of this hole. That's the lure we'll be fishing with. Nice chromy looking colour. Should raise a few fish. And this is the setup I'm fishing with. It's the Daiwa Ed X 4000 combo. I just bought this as a combo complete. 20-pound line, I think 30-pound leader. So yeah, this has caught me some amazing fish. Massive giant trevally and massive queenfish on my last kayaking episode. Here's the thumbnail for that. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. This reel caught massive. Here we go, we're doing anyway 2.5 kilometres an hour forward. The fish is towing us. Actually, he's towing us to where we want to go. Second cast of the morning, brand new lure, and we've got a Mangrove Jack. I haven't even left anchor yet. That is cool. I have heard a few of these guys snapping around at bait fish, so I was kind of hopeful I'd get something. Hey, off you go, buddy. Oh, there he goes. Sweet. Here's the end of this water hole. As you can see, sand all here, and that's really shallow there. So this is as far as I'm going by boat. I'm going to hop out and walk around there. There's some nice rocks over there. Oh, and little cowtail ray. There he goes. Cool. By my calculation, I won't be able to get out of this hole till about 9:30 or 10 o'clock. And check these guys out. They're actually some of the biggest soldier crabs I've ever seen. Have a look at these guys. Look at that. Woohoo! Here they are, scurrying, scurrying, scurrying. I'll try not to stand on too many of those guys. That's cool. Watch it, guys, coming through. Very shallow in here. Oh, there's just so many of these guys. Look at them. Look at them all. Woo, climbing over each other to get away from me. So yeah, we'll go around this corner here. There was definitely some rocks. I don't care how small the water is as long as it's deep. could hold fish. This is tiny. This is like less than a bedroom size. Let's see if there's anything hiding in there. Yep, got him. Oh, struck a little hard because there's a lot of structure in there. Let's try that again. Oh, a bit close. There we go. Perfect. Just twitch it right where he was. Yep, got him. Oh, oh, I dropped him. Oh, and that was two different fish. That second one was definitely bigger. Let's do that again. Oh, that's a big one. That is a much bigger one. Oh, oh, he's got me under. Oh, I'm walking backwards here. Oh, I dropped him again. Oh, I might have to change lures. There's nothing wrong with the lure. It's just the hooks aren't really grabbing properly. Oh, that was a big cod, that one. I think the second one was a Mangrove Jack and the other one was a cod. Two stingrays right here in the shallows. Good morning, Mr. Stingray. There he is. And there's the other one. You don't want to step on these guys. They'll put a nice big hole in you. I'm glad I bought a couple of different lures because it's a long walk back to the boat to get changed. Snags on this side. Let's see what we can catch. Oh, just had a looker. And another one. Got him, yes. Oh. I've got to ease up a little bit because the drag's set really tight on this. Because I want to drag them out of the timber. But that means the hooks pull out quite easily as well. Got him that time. Yes. Mangrove Jack. Oh, and there's another one following him too. Two Mangrove Jacks this morning. Nice. Hey? There he goes. Woohoo! Cool. I reckon we'll get another one there. Oh, there was definitely one more following. And I think there was a couple of bigger ones as well. Oh, they're looking at it. They're looking at it. Got him, yes. There's about 3 or 4 there. Oh, this one's a little bigger. Not quite legal size, but that's okay. I'm still hoping for the mud crabs. He's actually not a bad fish at all. There we go. Hey, off you go, little buddy. There he goes. 2 Mangrove Jack. Let's see if we can get more. Let's try burning one across the hole and see if we can get a bigger one. Oh, straight away. Oh, that is a big one. That is a much bigger one. Oh, that's a good fish. I think it's another Mangrove Jack. No, it's a cod this time. He hit it as soon as it touched the water. I've done some miles this morning and yeah, it's paid off. Sometimes you have to walk quite a ways to find a good spot, but when you find a good spot, it's worth hanging around. Hopefully he won't spike me when I let him go. Oh, and there's 3, 4, 5, 10 Mangrove Jack right there. Right there, just swimming around. Bigger one out the back. There he goes. Don't warn all your friends, we want to catch a few more. There's not a lot of people that do this sort of thing. And you know, I've walked over 1 kilometre now, and the further you walk in harder conditions, the more fish you're going to catch. So I reckon the next hole will be off its head. Check out this little hole here. It's just a massive rock and a little bit of sand that's been washed out. I reckon there'll be a fish in here. Because usually it's undercut underneath that rock there. Might have to cast a little closer to the rock. Perfect. Oh yes! Oh, picked the spot and got a fish. There we go, little cod. There we go, hey, off you go, buddy. A fish has had to go there. I was going to call it, but I reckon we'll get a fish on this. There's a rocky corner with weed on it, and I reckon it's quite deep there. So we just cast past it and fish all the way along it. We'll definitely get a fish here. Oh, that's a big one. Barracuda, I think. Let's get him in before he cuts me off. There we go, barracuda. Oh, instant fish. There we go, he's got himself off. There you go. Some of the sharpest teeth in the ocean. We'll put him back where he came from. Hey. Off you go. Okay, we're getting to the end of our trip here. We can't go any further and we're going to have to go back and make sure the boat's not floating away. But let's try for one last fish. Ooh, right next to the mangroves. Come on. Come on. Yep, got him. Oh, feels like a cod. It's just got that big heavy weight and he is actually a big heavy fish. Oh, get away from there. That is a big cod, I think. It could be something else, but yep, I'm calling it cod. There we go. There he is. Nice black spot cod. Oh, and there's a big mangrove jack sitting right there. We'll have to try and catch him. Watch it, cod. Watch it. Oh, there he is. I can just see him. Here we go. We'll get in front of him. Oh, he's got it. Oh, that's a different one. That's a small one. Oh, and dropped him. Where's that big one? That big one was just here. Oh, I think he had a look. Oh, he had a look. Oh, another one. No, they're small ones. Oh, yes, got him. I don't know if that's the big one. Oh, yep, that's not a bad one. Oh, yes. Last spot and it produces. Check this guy out. Once again, actually, yeah, just under legal, I'd say. Yeah, just under, or it could even be just on legal, but we'll let him go. That is a nice mangrove jack. Look at that guy, hey? Off you go, buddy. What is that? More mangrove jack. I'm letting this guy go and I can see 4 of them over there. Hey. Good on ya. That is so cool. All right, last cast. Oh, and a big one, another big jack. Oh, that is a nice fish again. Look at this guy. Yeah, he's just under legal again. Just fish after fish here. Look at that guy. Woo. Oh no, I said last cast, but I'm gonna have to go again, I think. There he is. Sweet, sweet. Oh, how good is this? Oh, that's a cod. I think that's a cod. Cod's mangrove jacks. Oh, funny, I had this fishing yesterday. Look at that. Beautiful. There you go. Let Mr. Cod go. There he is. I think every fish in this hole has heard the commotion and is now switched on to feeding, because I think the tide should have changed already, and that means oh, that's a big one. That's a big cod. I think that's a big cod. That is a big cod. So everything has switched on to feeding mode because they're expecting the tide to push in here and bring all the bait with it, and that, as well as I think these fish hitting my lure is actually exciting a lot of the other fish. It's not as big as the one we caught yesterday, but he's a good 40 centimeters. Hey, upside down and off. I just can't believe I just keep catching fish after fish. I will have to go and rescue the boat. All right, here's a cast, no fish. Let's go. That was so cool. In one way, I hope that the turning tide has reached my boat, but in another way, I really don't, because I've got about 1.5 k's to walk back, and I went through knee-deep water to start with. When this tide pushes in, it'll come in really fast. So, yeah, fingers crossed. I don't have to swim to the boat. So it's definitely got a bit deeper than I wanted it to. I'm way up my thigh at the moment. But if I cross this bit, I should be right. Well, that was in the nick of time. Another 10-15 minutes, I would have had to swim across there. We're back at the boat, and I feel relieved. Always happy to be back at the boat. Okay, first crab pot. Let's see what we've got in here. Hopefully we got something. Nothing. Okay, crab pot number 2. Let's see. And nothing. Pot number 3. Oh, hopefully there's something in one of these. No! The last one's the one with the guts. Okay, pot number 4. And nothing. Oh, did I mention I'm terrible at crabbing? Well, there's no crabs for me. It was a pretty cool overnighter. Those fish in little holes today were just great. I'm terrible at catching crabs, but I'll keep trying. So I'll see you next time, guys. I gotta get out of here. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please subscribe and click the notification bell so you get notified of my new videos. I do them every week. I'd also like to say a big thank you to my Patreon supporters and people who've donated through PayPal. If you want to see more right now, click the links above. Catch you next time.